Hello. So in this video I thought I'd do a video on the best way to introduce your fish to your pond, or let's say that you've just ordered fry off the internet and your fry have just been delivered. So first thing, you need a good container. I've bagged a couple up just to basically show you roughly what to do. So first of all, get your container, get some water out the pond or your tank, wherever your fish are going to go into. So pump your water into your container. Now I've just pumped this out of this tank straight into here. I mean, these fish have just come out here, but it's only for showing you purposes. So you've got your water that's at the pond temperature now in this container. So then float your fish in this container for roughly 20 to 30 minutes, just to acclimatise them to your temperature in your pond or your grow-on tank. Now if you're doing it with fry, it's exactly the same, just float them in here. Now also, if you are doing it with fry, it's always better to put your net in top. It saves trying to chase them around. If they're in a net, they're a lot easier to get out after. Now the reason for doing it in here and not doing it in the pond is, if you're doing it with fry, when you get your fry home or they've been delivered, the ammonia in the bag will be absolutely through the roof. So you don't want to drop all that ammonia into your tank. And with pumping your tank water into this barrel, then you're at the same temperature as your pond, so you're climatising in this tank. Also, by doing it this way, you're not releasing any bad bacteria that comes with your fry or your new fish. You're not releasing that into your pond. So let's say that these fish now have been floating for 25 minutes. It's exactly the same with fry. You climatise your fry so they're at your tank temperature. Now they've been floating for 25 minutes. The next step would be to open the bag. It's going to be hard with one hand, but open the bag and add little bits of water just to the bag, and then give them another 5 minutes. Now I always do this a couple of times. It works really well with fry. You never lose any if you do it this way. And now what you're doing now is you're climatising your pH to the pH in your the pH in the bag into the pH in your pond. So this just stops all the stress. So now these are, let's say these have been in 5 minutes. So you add a bit more water, give them another 5 minutes, and by this time you're reducing the ammonia in the bag, and you're also climatising to the pH that's in your pond or in your tank. So these have had 5 minutes adding water now, so then we can release them into there. So release them into the bucket, and now if there's any bad bacteria in that water that's just come with your fish, it's in this bucket, it's not in your pond. So then you can net your fish out. We've got a net in here. So then you can net your fish out and drop them straight back in your tank. And then you're limiting any bad bacteria that's in there. All that ammonia that's come in that bag is in that bucket. It's not going into your tank. So I hope this helps. So I'm going to say, if you do it with fry, then put a net over your bucket and then release the bag into your net, and then you can net the fry. It's always better with fry if you've got a little container. Get some pond water out there then, and then net your fry out of your net into this, and then you're still leaving all your horrible water in there. This is fresh out, you grow on tank, and then you can tip that straight in there with your frying. You know, it doesn't matter how many times you do that. And I find this is the best way to introduce them. And I say it just stops the stress from pH changes, ammonia changes and things like that. You're climatising everything in that bucket, and any nasty water, it's all in there. So I hope this helps. I just thought I'd do this video. I've seen so many videos where people just float the fry in the tank and then they just release them all, which is fine if you know where your fish have come from and you trust the dealer that you bought the fish off, or they haven't been in transit 24 hours because they're being delivered and the ammonia ain't gone through the roof. This just eliminates everything. If you do it this way, I find it's the best way. But I hope this has helped you. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed and you want to see how all our fry grow this year, then please subscribe. So we are growing thousands and thousands of varieties. We're growing Yamabuki, or fish should I say. We're growing Yamabuki, Kajaku, Showa, Kohoku, Sankey, Ogon, Platinum Ogon. Trying to think what else we've got in here. There'll be a few more, I can't think, my head's gone blank. So there'll be Kin Showa and a few more after that. But thanks again for watching. That's all we've got in this video, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later.